Hi, I'm Paul Pickhaver, run Kingston Food Bank, and since March, together with some other people, I've been running the KT Church's emergency food response. We're actually here standing in one of the buildings that the council has given us to do the food programmes from, an incredible blessing. But I really wanted to say thank you for the gift, the financial gift that you gave to this programme that we're doing. It enabled us between March and July to send 5,000 boxes of food to local families who would otherwise have been struggling at that time, either because they were isolating or literally had lost jobs and just had no way of providing food for their family at that time. Really incredible thing happened though. A few months ago, we, through another initiative called Love Your Neighbour, were able to get match funding for gifts that we were given for food in this borough. And so the money that you gave has actually doubled. It means that everything you gave, as we are spending it, we are getting it given back to us as match funding. So it's an incredible blessing. Not only have we blessed thousands of homes through the food we've been able to give and the other programs we've been running, we've actually been given the money back to spend again. And so we really want to say thank you to God for his provision. He is a God who has unlimited resources, but thank you too for the way that you are partnering with other churches in this borough at this time to make a difference in the lives of local people. Thank you for your gift.
So at the start of lockdown, we started producing food. Many will know about it. It was Meals on Wheels for people who are isolated and vulnerable. At the height, probably in May, about 1,800 meals a week were going out. That led to what's known as the Bright Box project, where we are putting food recipes and ingredients in boxes and sending them out to families so they can cook a healthy meal together. Just helping families come together and do something that's enjoyable around food. That's distributed through Achieving for Children, which is the social services for children in Richmond and in Kingston. And then as the council and people involved with food in the area were looking at, over the summer, looking at what's going to happen, now, what's going to happen during a second wave, that sort of thing. It was like, what do we put in place? And the Good Food Co-op grew out of that, being how do we supply people with fruit and vegetables, particularly because when people's income collapses, when they end up in emergency food supplies, they often lose out on the healthy stuff. And so how do we enable them to receive that? So what happens with the Good Food Co-op is some people buy a fruit and veg box, the same as the commercial ones that are out there, but every time somebody buys one of those, they're subsidizing somebody else who can't afford it to get a fruit and veg box. So that's the headlines of what's been happening. The gift that you gave us a couple of months ago, what that's enabled us to do is get that project off the ground. You can get grant funding for like this bit of food or for this bit of admin, but to get a project off the ground, you can't get grant funding for it because you can't say this is what it's going to be. And so the money that you guys gave us enabled us to employ a couple of people for a day a week just to put the legwork in, and there's no way that we would be starting that project in 2 weeks' time and starting to deliver boxes to people without the money that you guys gave us. So a massive thank you for that.
Hi guys, it's Noni Farrelly here from Kingston Vineyard and Grow Baby, and I just want to thank you so much for your incredibly kind and generous donation to us. It's allowed us to buy over 1,000 packs of nappies for our families, and although you might think Kingston is a wealthy, green, leafy suburb, we are not. We have families in really difficult circumstances at the moment. They're losing their homes, they're losing their jobs, they've got children, babies, out onto the street, homeless, put into hostels. It's a really difficult time for families, and your generous support has made it possible for us to take care of them. So a big thank you to all of you, and if any of you are looking for some volunteering opportunities, please do get in touch. We'd love to hear from you. Once lockdown is over, we're going to need all the help we can get. Thank you again. God bless.